We're taught to give, to show up, to be there for everyone. But no one really teaches us how to be there for ourselves, how to protect our energy, refill our spirit, and love from a place of wholeness, not depletion. Because the truth is, the most powerful service begins within. Let's explore what it really means to live for yourself authentically, and how that choice transforms everything. What if I told you that the most genuinely generous people are actually those who put themselves first? Sounds strange, right? But stick with me. This idea will flip everything you think about kindness and service, dissolve what you thought was real. Think about it. Have you ever been really moved by someone trying to please everyone? Or was it the quiet confidence of someone who chose to live honestly, even if it made others uncomfortable? The barista who sings off key while making your coffee. The stranger who laughs too loudly. The woman dancing barefoot in the rain, not for show, but because she's finally free. When you stop dimming to fit in, you become a mirror for others to remember their own light. You don't have to rescue anyone, you just have to be real. And that alone is transformative. Let's start off with emotional abundance. Imagine your soul as a sacred fountain in the middle of a quiet forest. If you never refill it, never pause, never listen, never tend to it, eventually the stream slows to a trickle. And what's left to give then? Just drops faint, tired echoes of what once flowed freely. We think pouring ourselves out is noble, but true generosity comes from the overflow. Not the last drop scraped from a dry cup, but from a well so full it spills into every room you enter. Sometimes refilling looks like watching the sun melt into the horizon, or letting music move through you until your heart feels again. Sometimes it's doing nothing at all and being okay with that. These moments are not indulgences, they are necessary rituals, because when you are full, love doesn't cost you anything to give. That brings us to empowering yourself verse. Asking for permission from others. Here's a secret no one tells you. The permission to be your full, messy, brilliant self doesn't come from outside. This is where you gives others you power. It's a crown you place on your own head, a symbol of the power you give yourself to be fully you. We spend hours crafting the perfect playlist, but hardly take a moment to tune into the melodies that stir our own hearts. Imagine if you shaped your choices like a sculptor chiseling stone knot to impress an audience, but to reveal your own hidden form. This isn't selfishness, it's game-changing. When you decide for yourself, you become the artist of your life's masterpiece. Now this is what makes you energy truly magnetic. Have you noticed people who draw you in without saying much? Maybe it's the elderly man in the park who smiles with the wisdom of 1,000 lifetimes, or the street musician who loses themselves completely in their song. They don't ask for your approval or validation, they just exist in their power. That magnetic pull? It's born from freedom. Freedom from needing others to complete your story. When you stop chasing external approval and start owning your authentic vibe, you become a beacon bright, steady, inviting. This brings us to revealing your soul's unique purpose. Everyone carries a mission, a unique purpose, a truth only you, soul, holds a tune only you can play. But if you're too busy playing someone else's song, your melody remains unheard. Think of your life as a vast library of untold stories. If you keep shelving your chapters because others don't like the plot, you lose the magic only your story can offer. Embracing your unique mission means trusting your voice, even if it sings a different song. This brings us to how holding ourselves accountable. True freedom begins when you step into the full power of your own responsibility. Your life is mostly the result of the choices you make, even how you respond to what feels beyond your control. Think of yourself as a captain steering a ship through unpredictable seas. You can't control the waves, but you can choose your direction and how you weather the storms. Taking full responsibility isn't about blame, it's about reclaiming your power to chart your course. To bring on how emotional energy management excels you on your journey. We obsess over phone batteries, but ignore the charge of our hearts. Which people and activities recharge your spirit? Which drain it until you're running on empty? It might be a friend whose laughter lights up your world, or a hobby that pulls you into flow. It might also be toxic patterns or conversations that leave you depleted. Your body and emotions are sending signals tuned in, and choose wisely where you invest your precious energy. With being your true self, you must master authentic communication. The secret to deep connection isn't sugarcoating or brutal honesty, it's both. Imagine speaking your truth as planting seeds in fertile soil, words that nourish rather than uproot. When you express your feelings with kindness and clarity, you invite others into your world without walls or weapons. And when others respond, let them have their truth without needing to control the story. Most important, being in the present moment brings true authenticity. Authenticity isn't a one-time decision, it's a daily dance. It's catching yourself when old patterns pull you into acting safe rather than real. Think of mindfulness as your dance partner helping you pause between impulse and action, so you choose your moves consciously. The goal isn't perfection, but presence. Each time you choose to be honest with yourself, you add another step to your authentic rhythm. Authenticity. Here's a secret most people never hear. The permission to be your full, messy, radiant self doesn't come from the world. It's a crown only you can place on your own head. We agonize over the perfect playlist, yet rush past the deeper question, what truly stirs my soul? Imagine choosing your path like an artist picking colors not for gallery approval, but to bring your inner vision to life. This isn't indulgence. It's an inner uprising. When you begin to choose for you, without apology, you stop performing and start creating the masterpiece only you were born to paint.